Regional educators are turning their attention to the future of learning. This following the regional CXC conference, which has been placing strong emphasis on technology-driven instruction and inclusive education in schools. Alia Bryant reports.
Following the inaugural Regional Education Conference and Ministerial Forum in Jamaica, there is a growing spotlight on the needs of special education students. Stakeholders are exploring more effective ways to ensure no learner is left behind in an evolving digital landscape. Principal of the Windsor School of Special Education, Kimela Jarrett Johnstone, says the conference provided a valuable opportunity for local educators to learn new strategies on better supporting students with special needs.
We're also learning together what is being offered in the field of special education. Vocational skills training, that it's not only for the regular system or what we call general education. We're also of the view that our students benefit from being integrated in the community. And one way to do so is within transition, where we have school to work transition programs, such as our work experience programs, to which our students are exposed.
Minister of Education with responsibility for special needs in St. Lucia, Danny Butcher, visited the school to gain insight into its operations and to exchange ideas that could be adapted to strengthen support systems across the region.
I believe the time has come for us to really change the narrative as it pertains to students with special needs. Certain words and certain terms and certain phrases we use to describe our students should not be part of our language, should not be part of our vocabulary anymore. We see somebody make a mistake and we use special needs diagnosis to describe that person who made the mistake. I think the time has come for us to move far away from it. I'm a big believer in that all teachers should be special ed teachers, so that we could give our children that kind of experience.
Principal Jarrett Johnstone says the Windsor School, including its satellite units, currently has 372 students, but only 148 students, or about 40%, are expected to transition into employment.
We'll continue of this work of promoting our students' abilities, for persons to understand that children with intellectual disabilities are just like any other. They are able to function within our society, and with understanding, with them developing the awareness and acceptance of our children will excel beyond their wildest imagination.
Alia Bryant, TVJ News.
The St. James Public Health Department continues to closely monitor the parish for diseases. This following recent recommendations from the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO. According to Public Health Officer Kadeen Grace, these measures aim to prevent disease outbreaks and ensure public safety.
We continue our monitoring. We are still at the ending. We're approaching, well, we're now in March, but just to say that the flu vaccine is still available, and so it is there for us to receive it. For other diseases that are not endemic, we do continue our monitoring. And just to say that we've not seen at this point in time any increase in cases such as gastroenteritis, hand, foot and mouth. At this point in time, earlier in the year, we were seeing an increase in flu-like cases.
Ms. James was speaking at the recent St. James Municipal Corporation monthly meeting. It's time for a break. Stay with us. More stories when we return. Welcome back to the Midday News. It's now time for the Business Minute.
The government will have to change its crude oil forecast in the budget because the price of crude continues to soar as a result of the war in the Middle East. The government projected annual average crude oil prices of $62 per barrel during the next 4 years, but the price of Brent crude rose to $108.52 per barrel, and the price of the West Texas Intermediate crude increasing to $98.23 per barrel when the market closed in New York and London on Friday. Higher crude oil prices will lead to higher levels of cost, increased inflation, higher interest rates, and slower global GDP growth. Further afield, more than a month has passed since the start of the partial government shutdown in the U.S. Among those affected, airport security workers who are not getting paid during the funding standoff, and that's causing travel-related headaches and long lines nationwide, including JFK in New York, Louis Armstrong New Orleans International, and Orlando International in Florida. And Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International is living up to its title as the busiest airport in the world. Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens confirmed ICE agents will be at the airport starting Monday. They'll be under the guidance of White House Board Czar Tom Homan. TSA workers haven't been getting paid because of the partial government shutdown, causing many to call in sick or quit, resulting in lines significantly longer than usual. And that's it for the Business Minute. I'm Prince Moore.
Thank you, Prince. Time now for the top stories from around the world.
In the region, Grenada's opposition Democratic People's Movement, DPM, is urging support for Cuba, citing the impact of U.S. sanctions on the island's worsening economic crisis. At the party's Congress, leader Peter David called for solidarity, warning against silence as Cuba faces fuel shortages, power outages, and growing hardship. Deputy Leader Arlie Gill echoed the call, saying Cuba has long supported Grenada and now deserves the region's backing. And on the international scene, 2 people are dead and dozens injured after a plane collided with a fire truck at New York's LaGuardia Airport Sunday night. Authorities say the victims are the pilot and co-pilot of an Air Canada regional flight from Montreal. More than 40 people were taken to hospital, most later released. Now officials say the rescue truck was responding to another incident on the runway when the crash happened shortly after landing. The FAA says LaGuardia will remain closed into Monday afternoon. And those were the top regional and international stories. I'm Alia Bryant.
Thank you, Alia. We head to a quick break. When we come back, we'll have your midday sports report.